How are we doing, ladies and gents? My name is Tom Dyer, and today I'm going to be taking you through some napkin moves that you can use behind the bar or on stage or at home if you really want to. So stick around, we'll be back in 20. So welcome back. As I said, we are going to be teaching you, or I'm going to be teaching you some napkin moves. Most of them derive from this first one, which is the napkin spin, where simply you have to hold the napkin horizontally using your fingers as a platform as such. Give it a spin in midair. As you can see, your hand goes down underneath, then up through the napkin. You turn your hand away from yourself and place it onto the bar top. Next up is the napkin turnover. This is in the WFA yellow level gradings. You take the napkin with your four fingers on top and your thumb underneath. You turn your hand over, let the napkin fall over your fingers, pull it back, open up your hand, and then push down and place it on the bar top. Nice and smooth and elegant. Next on the list is the double turnover, which is basically an upgrade of the last one. You have your hands crossed over. As you uncross them, you turn your hands over, let the napkins dip over your fingertips, open up your hands, and then place them on the bar top. Get the first one right, and then that one will be easy. This one is the step and repeat. You can go crazy with this one if you really want to, but you give a normal napkin spin move, and then you're gonna go up through the napkin. You're gonna turn it over, put it onto your other hand, put it back onto the first hand, and then boom, onto the bar top. There you go. Like I said, you can just keep repeating that as long as you want. Up next is the step, repeat, and slide, which is basically an upgrade from the first one you just saw, but boom, there's the slide. So as you do this move, you do exactly the same as what we did before, but when you place the napkin on your elbow, you're going to pull your arm back. Don't try and let the napkin slide down. You move your arm back to give the illusion that it's sliding down your arm, and then bam, turn your hand over onto the bar top, step, repeat, and slide. Up next, step, repeat number 2. This is basic with 2 napkins. You're going to do the same moves as what you did originally, but you're going to hold one napkin in the other hand. So, bam, up onto the back of your hand, up onto the first hand, just holding onto that napkin with your thumb, then back onto the other hand again, and then bam, onto the bar top. You're ready to rock and roll. This one is around the head. Really simple move to do, great to use behind the bar. Again, starts with a napkin spin, and you're going to basically take your hand up behind your head, put the back of your hands facing each other, and then you transfer it to the other hand and then down onto the bar top. Really easy to get, shouldn't have any troubles with that one. This one is the spit. Yeah, you'll see what I mean. There it is. All right, make sure you're choosing to do this move in the right time, the right place. Okay, you basically give a napkin spin up to your mouth and then onto the bar top. Happy days. Like I said, just use it wisely. This one is the bow. So you might want to wet your forehead a little bit for this one, just to let the napkin stick slightly to your forehead. Napkin spin, bam, onto your head, and then down as if you're going to headbutt the bar, but don't headbutt the bar, please. We don't want anyone injuring themselves. This is just napkin moves. It should be easy. Up next is the double napkin spin. It's getting a little bit more complicated now. So when you're doing this move, it's exactly the same as the first one. You just got to do it with both hands at the same time. So just mirror image the first move with the other hand, and then practice makes perfect with this one. It will take some time, but once you get it, it looks really good, and yeah, you can use it anywhere. Next up is the triple napkin spin. This is basically the same as what you just saw, but you see as I'm putting the 2 napkins into one hand, when you spin them, one napkin goes on the bar top, the other 2 you do the same moves as before. So boom, 2 napkins up into your hand, one is on the bar top, and the other 2 turn over to go down onto the bar top just afterwards. Kind of difficult to get it perfect every time, but practice does make perfect. Okay, the back to front napkin spin was made famous by Mr. Roberto Cucurullu and Roman Zapata. You're coming up, back to front, from behind your back. Give it a spin, bring your hand around quickly under the napkin, and then exactly the same as the normal napkin spin onto the bar top. Easy. And then finally, we're going to finish off with a coaster flick. So for those who've got coasters, This is a trick. This is a nice little move you can do. It's kind of hard to get perfect. If you want, you can just place the coaster into the drip mat as you got there, and then boom, give it a little flick. Nice. Turns over, and then you can place a drink on top. Cool, so that was the napkin moves. Let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed the little video. If you've got any questions or comments about any of the moves, if there's anything you want me to show you or talk about in the next video, let me know. Don't be afraid to send me a message. I'd love to hear your feedback and comments and everything else. Until next time, I'll see you then.